One of the biggest things that will in fact slow down your entire manifestation journey, and also you feeling inner peace in your body in the process of manifesting, is in fact attachment to the outcome. That's going to slow down everything. It will slow down the entire journey when you're so attached to how things have to go and how it specifically has to go in the order that your ego wants it to go, and you need this thing to happen. It's going to slow down everything. It will in fact slow down your manifestation and cut you off energetically from being able to attract that thing into your life. So it's a lose-lose. There's no wins to being attached to the outcome. You don't feel good in the process, and you actually block that thing from coming into your life. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to detach from the outcome and actually manifest what you want into your life in a much faster way. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because I do post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one to let go of your ego, let go of the anxiety, let go of the fears, let go of the worries, so you can live into your highest vision and what it is that you truly want to be doing on this planet at this time, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation to see if you're a good fit for the coaching program. So the first thing you got to understand when it comes to detaching from the outcome to manifest what you want is understand the process is the key. Okay, you're not looking to achieve an outcome in life. That's not what your soul really wants. And I notice this with a lot of people, with my clients, when people have so many fears around following their vision and what it is that they really want to create. You got to understand achieving some vision is not what your soul really wants. And that's not going to help you to manifest faster either. What you really want is to see that the process is the key. So if you have a business and you finally hit that 10K a month, is that going to be what gives you the fulfillment? Not really. You know, it's great to hit goals. It's great to have more money. But at the end of the day, it's not the money that you want. It's not the relationship that you want. It's not anything outside of you that you want. It's actually to feel into the process and fall in love with that so much to the degree that you stop caring about the manifestation. And then guess what happens? You get the manifestation anyways. Then it just comes into your life. You're like, oh, there it is. There's the manifestation. Where did it come from? I don't know, because I stopped caring about it. I noticed this with everything. With my money, with my YouTube channel, with relationships. It doesn't matter what we're talking about here. When you are attached to the outcome, that is what slows down everything. So you want to trust the process, enjoy the process, find a way to still have intention and take action on what you're trying to manifest. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying to just enjoy the process a little bit more and find out ways to enjoy the process. And that's when I record the best content, the best videos, when I have the most powerful coaching calls, when I make the most money, is when I realize that the process is the key. Also understanding this is the thing. You're not doing this just because you want to manifest. Here's the thing, it will help you manifest. If you find a way to enjoy the process and be more present to the moment, that will actually help you manifest. But at the same time, understand that achieving the manifestation won't fulfill you anyway, and the way you feel the best in the process is to enjoy the process. The process of the manifestation is what you really want. You don't want that thing outside of you, believe me. And when you finally realize that, then you'll have the energy to actually get that thing anyways. And that's what people don't get. So remember, yes, this will help you manifest, absolutely. But at the same time, understand what your soul really wants is to be here now and follow your vision and follow the process of manifesting, just to manifest, because why not? Why not manifest? That's very enjoyable. That's part of the human experience, is to manifest all these things. But realize that, it's not about getting the thing, it's about the unfolding of the journey. Remember this, tomorrow's not guaranteed. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. And I'm not saying that to put fear into you. I'm saying that wouldn't you want to live your life in the most enjoyable possible way? Because this present moment is the only moment that we have, and every single moment is sacred, okay? Every single moment is sacred. Every single moment is sacred, all right? And when you realize that, and you start to live life on your terms, you start to live life in a way where you feel good in the moment now, then the manifestation comes. But you have to get to that point and realize that what your soul really wants, what you want at the deepest level to satisfy your soul and to satisfy even your human level, like who you are at the human level, because soul is just a word, just to feel good in your body, is to realize that the process is the key. Now, the second thing you can do to detach from the outcome and manifest in a much faster way is to realize that resistance is less enjoyable, and it also slows down the manifestation. So not only are you going to not enjoy the process when you're attached to the outcome, but you'll also block it energetically from your reality. So it's literally a lose-lose. There's no gains here from being attached to the outcome. You're thinking like, okay, is there any good parts about being attached to the outcome? Absolutely none that I can think of. If you can think of a good one, then leave the comment down below. But it's not going to serve you. It's not going to serve you. You got to realize that resistance is creating inner conflict in your being, and it's also slowing down the manifestation. So you're going to be miserable while you go after that manifestation. Even if you get that relationship or that money, you'll be miserable during the whole process because the whole time you were attached. And then if you get it, you'll find a way to lose it because you don't actually allow yourself to fully have it because you're still afraid of losing it as well. You see, when you're attached to the outcome, it's not about just getting something. Let's say that you get it, but you're still attached to it. Do you see how you would still be afraid of losing it as well, even when you get it? You see, so even if you get the money, you get the relationship, and on the other side of that attachment to getting it is also fear of losing it, that's creating inner conflict in your being too. So there's literally no wins here. You get the manifestation, you're still in inner resistance, you didn't enjoy the process. Now, guess what? You're also afraid of losing it. Who would have known? Who would have known? Who would have guessed? You got to realize the key is to trust the process, be in the present moment no matter what. Even if you get the manifestation, beautiful. Let's get the next manifestation. Nothing wrong with that, but don't be attached. Because attachment blocks you energetically and also creates inner conflict where you don't enjoy the process of getting to that thing. Do you see how it's a complete loss on your end? It's a loss. There's only losses here when it comes to actually going after the manifestation from an attached place. When you're detached, you win. You win on all levels. You enjoy the process and you get the manifestation faster. So remember the second point, being attached only creates resistance and it blocks you energetically. Like here's the manifestation, here you are, you're putting a wall between you and that manifestation. It's just an energetic wall. Because you can't attract something if you're blocking it by feeling lack and resistance. And if you somehow attract it, which is possible, you'll be scared of losing it, and then you probably will lose it. Okay? 90%, this is not the exact quote, but a lot of lottery winners, a very large number of lottery winners, lose that money in the first year because they don't have the identity to hold that much money. Sure, you can manifest that money. Can you maintain that? Can you hold that amount of money? You can attract 100K a year, 500K a year, hit that first 10K a month in your business. Can you maintain that the next day and the next day and the next day and then be in that identity? That's the key. Okay, that's the key, excuse me there. You gotta realize the key is actually to trust the process, be more present, and also realize that resistance makes you feel resistance. Who likes to feel resistance? Nobody. And it blocks you energetically. It's just a lose. It's an ultimate lose. When you really realize that, you'll prioritize trusting the process. You'll prioritize it. You'll stop prioritizing the manifestation as your number one priority. You'll literally have like a priority list, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 1, be present to the moment and raise my consciousness and awareness. If you put number 1, relationship, money, manifestation, there's a block there because you're not prioritizing your internal world. The third thing you can do to detach from the outcome and actually manifest in a much faster way is let go of your ego and the logical mind. Now, I'm serious about this one. This can sound so weird from society's perspective. I'm very aware of how this can sound from the logical ego mind, but at the same time, the biggest results I've ever achieved in my life in regards to money, success, YouTube channel, or anything is when I stopped understanding things logically with my mind. I still use my mind, I'm still logical, but at the same time, when I took leaps of faith and I trusted in the unknown, I found comfort in the unknown and the uncertainty of life. That's where the miracles can happen. That's where the miracles can happen, when you stop attaching to the logical mind as well. Detach from the logic. Just be who you are and trust in the process, even if it means being in the unknown and being a little bit scared. You got to realize that's one of the biggest keys. That's one of the biggest keys right there. Is just realize that you gotta let go of the ego mind. You know, I took a leap of faith when I was dropping out of school. Sometimes when I record these videos, I enter an intense flow state where I have to let go of the structure of the video to some degree and just allow my higher self to flow through these videos, if that's what you want to say. Or just allow the flow to take through. You know, I can't logically figure everything out. And if I do try that, it actually works against me sometimes. So when I let go and stop believing that I have to figure everything out logically, such a burden. It's such a burden. Isn't it such a burden to have to figure everything out logically with your ego? What a burden. What a burden, you know? It's such a burden. It's a huge burden, you know? When I let go of that burden, it's almost like a weight off my shoulder gets released, and I can just trust the process and just be who I am, take the necessary action steps I need to take in the moment, and just be aligned in the present moment, and it'll all work out how it needs to, right? Still recording daily videos, don't get me wrong. I'm still recording videos, I'm still taking action, I'm still hustling to some degree, but I'm making it easy for myself by being present to the moment and letting go of the logical mind as well. Balancing the intention and also the surrender aspects of life. The masculine and the feminine, the order and the chaos. The yin and the yang, and it goes on forever. All human terms pointing back to the same thing, which is to have an element of push and pulling back, right? Masculine, feminine, but it's that polarity, it's that connectedness to the whole, which helps you to manifest by actually realizing that your ego and your logical mind does not need to figure it all out. Okay, trust in your higher self. Trust in your heart. Trust in your heart that has no logic at all. You know, dropping out of school was an illogical decision. I wouldn't recommend that. But I followed my heart, and here I am, and my dreams are slowly manifesting into existence, right? I took that leap of faith. And if you're going through a spiritual awakening path, you might have to do the same thing. I'm not making decisions for you, I'm not telling you what to do. All I'm saying is that to trust in the process is what actually allows the manifestation to come. And that can be heavy sometimes, that can be scary, I get it. But because your mind doesn't want to let go, you want to hold on and understand things logically, I get it. The mind thinks, no, I can't let go of this, I need to figure this, what are the calculations, and give me the logical steps and this and this. No, just be. Now, of course, there's an element of taking action, but you want it to come from the abundance of being and not being attached to the logical mind, and also trusting in the heart. Trusting in the heart. Trusting in your higher self. Trusting in the intuition. Trusting in your feelings. Only when you raise your consciousness, though. That's the key. Because if you're trusting and you're letting go of logic, but you're not in a high consciousness state, it won't work. But you gotta realize that letting go of the logic is what can put you into a high consciousness state, is letting go of the burden of your ego. Like, you gotta realize how much more inner peace I feel in my life when I'm so focused on controlling things, then I just realize, like, oh, I can't control that. I can't control that. You know, like random fears, like, oh, what if I lose this? What if I lose that? Or what if I don't get this? You see, attachment is not just about not getting something, it's also fear of losing it if you get it. So it's like, oh, what if this happens? What if I don't get the manifestation? What if I lose this manifestation that I already got? You see? And then I realized, like, oh yeah, there's certain things I can control, and there's certain things I have to leave up to the universe. You know, I can control my meditations. I can control meditating daily. I can control staying as present to the moment as I can. I can control recording daily videos. I can control helping as many people as I possibly can in the moment and serving the world in the most powerful way possible. And these are things that I can control, but there's certain external things that I can't control. And I'm not saying this to disempower you. I'm saying this to let go of controlling and understanding things that are simply out of your control. You got to realize it's not your ego's job to control everything outside of you. You just need to take the necessary steps from a space of abundance and allow the universe to do the rest. Just allow the universe to do the rest, okay? I can't control how many subscribers I get and what speed, but I can control how aligned I am internally and how many videos I post daily. I can control that. And then I just feel so much peace when I know that. It's like, oh yeah, I'm doing all the right things, and that's all I can really do. You see what I'm saying? It creates so much peace in my being knowing that I'm aligned and doing the right things, and that I'm in alignment with the manifestations, and I'm in the process of the manifestations, and then I leave the rest up to the universe. It's such a calming and peaceful feeling. I wish I could communicate it to you. I wish I could communicate to you how peaceful it is to know that the universe has my back and that my ego doesn't have to figure it all out. It creates less resistance and it helps the manifestations to happen faster. Believe me, it does. I've experienced it. And you gotta realize that your ego does not have to figure everything out, especially the things that are out of its control. Now, you can control people, you can influence people, I'm not saying just to completely surrender, not to take actions, not to talk to people, but understand there's certain things you just can't control. And you gotta realize, you gotta ask in your mind, can I control this or can I not control this? And if it's something you can't control, let it go. Release the resistance. And you'll find that you feel much more peaceful and your manifestations will happen in a much faster way. So that's all I have for this video. Once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one to let go of your ego, let go of the anxieties, let go of the fears, let go of the worries, so you can live up into your highest vision and your purpose and what it is that you really want to be doing on this planet at this time, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation to see if you're a good fit for the coaching program. Have yourself a great day as always, and I'll see you in the next video.